Today will be a short reveal on who the two witnesses are and a little bit about She-Hall, also known as Hell, because there are some people who say that there's no such thing or people don't actually go into a physical place called Hell. So this is the apocalypse of Peter when the Hamashiach is speaking to Peter and the other disciples, and he's going to ask them about the end of days. And it's easier if I set the phone down and read, but I'll also show you the pages like this so you can see and you can pause, or you can just mute my voice and read it for yourself. So, okay, here we go. The second coming of Mashiach, the resurrection of the dead, which Mashiach revealed to Kepha, who died because of their sins, for they kept not the commandment of Elohim, the Creator. 1. And Kepha pondered thereon, that he might receive the mystery of the Son of Elohim, the merciful, the lover of mercy. And when Adonai was seated upon the Mount of Olive, his Talmudim came to him. And we besought and entreated him severally, and prayed him, saying to him, Declare to us, what are the signs of your coming and of the end of the world, that we may perceive and mark the time of your coming, and instruct them that come after us, to whom we preach the word of your Basora, and whom we set over in your called out assembly, that they, when they hear, it might take heed to themselves and mark the time of your coming. And our Adonai answered thus, saying, Take heed that no man deceives you, and that you be not doubters and serve other Elohim. Many shall come in my name, saying, I am Mashiach. Do not believe them, neither draw near to them, for the coming of the Son of Elohim shall not be plain, i.e. foreseen, but as the light that shines from the east to the west, so will I come upon the clouds of heaven with a great host in my majesty, with my cross going before my face will I come in my majesty, shining sevenfold, more than the sun will I come in my majesty, with all my Quodashim, my messengers, holy angels. And my Father shall set a crown upon my head, that I may judge the quick and the dead, and recompense every man according to his works. And you, take you the likeness thereof, learn a parable from the fig tree. So soon as the shoot thereof it comes forth, and the twigs grow, the end of the world shall come. And I Kepha answered and said to him, Interpret to me concerning the fig tree, where we shall perceive it. For throughout all its days does the fig tree send forth shoots, and every year it brings forth its fruit for its master. What means the parable of the fig tree? We do not know it. And Adonai answered and said to me, Do you not understand that the fig tree is the house of Yesharel? Even as a man that planted a fig tree in his garden, and it brought forth no fruit, and he sought the fruit thereof many years, and when he found it not, he said to the keeper of his garden, Root up this fig tree, that it makes not our ground be fruitful. And the gardener said to Elohim, Suffer us to rid it of weeds and dig the ground round about it and water it. If then it does not bear fruit, we will straightway remove its roots out of the garden and plant another in its place. Up it. Have you not understood that the fig tree is the house of Yisrael? I say to you, when the twigs thereof have sprouted forth in the last days, then shall fiend Mashiachs come and awake expectation, saying, I am Mashiach, that am now come into the world. And when Yisrael shall perceive the wickedness of their deeds, they shall turn away after them and deny him, even the first Mashiach whom they crucified, and therein sinned a great sin. But this deceiver is not Mashiach, and when they reject him, he shall slay with the sword, and there shall be many martyrs. Then shall twigs of the fig tree, that is the house of Yisrael, shoot forth. Many shall become martyrs by his hand. Chanuk and Eliahu shall be sent to teach them that this is the deceiver which must come into the world and do signs and wonders to deceive, and therefore shall they die by his hand, be martyrs, and shall be reckoned among the good and righteous martyrs who have pleased Elohim in their life. And he showed me in his right hand the souls of all men, and on the palm of his right hand, the image of which shall be accomplished at the last day, and how the righteous and the sinners shall be separated, and how they do their upright in heart, and how the evildoers shall be rooted out to all eternity. We beheld how the sinners wept. So as you can see right here, Chanuk and Eliahu, that's Enoch and Elijah. They are the two witnesses that are spoken of in Revelation. And it says right here that a deceiver will come. And he's going to actually kill people who don't believe him. And the Most High, the Creator, will send Chanuk, who is Enoch, and Eliahu, who is Elijah. Those are the two witnesses. It says it plain as day right here, and this is the Hamashiach, Messiah. He is telling Peter this. So these words are good. I have this page here that I will go on to. Okay. We beheld how the sinners wept in great affliction and sorrow, until all that saw it with their eyes wept, whether righteous or angels, and he himself also. And I asked him and said to him, Adonai, suffer me to speak your word concerning the sinners. It were better for them if they had not been created. And the Savior answered and said to me, Kappa, wherefore do you speak thus, that not to have been created were better for them? You resist Elohim? You would not have more compassion than he for his image? For he has created them and brought them forth out of not being. Now because you have seen the lamentation which shall come upon the sinners in the last days, therefore is your heart troubled. But I will show But I will now show you their works, whereby they have sinned against Elohim. Behold, now what shall come upon them in the last days, when the day of Elohim and the day of the decision of the judgment of Elohim comes. From the east to the west shall all the children of men be gathered together before my Father that lives forever. And he shall command Sheol to open its bars of adamant and give up all that is therein. And the wild beast and fowls he shall command to restore all the flesh that they have devoured, because he wills that men should appear, for nothing perishes before Elohim, and nothing is impossible with him, because all things are his. For all things come to pass on the day of decision, on the day of judgment, at the word of Elohim. And as all things were done when he created the world and commanded all that is therein, and it was done, even so shall it be in the last days. For all things of Adam prophesy upon the several bones, and say to the bones, bone to bone, in joints, sinew, nerves, flesh, and skin, and hair, thereon, and soul, and ruach. And soul and ruach shall the great Uriel give them at the commandment of Elohim. For him has Elohim set over the rising again of the dead at the day of judgment. Behold, and consider the corns of wheat that are shown in the earth. All things dry and without soul do men sow in the earth, and they live again and bear fruit, and the earth restores them.